So I want to tell you a story about how my life was 1 year ago and how everything changed in trading for me. So I was at a point where I've been trading live for 3 years. I've passed some funded accounts, gotten some payouts, but I wasn't consistent. And one of my deepest issues was that I couldn't accept losses. So the first thing I had to do was I just had to lose. I just had to be comfortable losing. So I told myself, I'm just going to go straight into the trade, no hesitation. And if it loses, then I'm just going to celebrate it. I'm just going to watch it lose and I'm going to celebrate it, because if I lose, it has nothing to do with me. You never win every single time, and I just had to realize that you just have to hit stop loss a lot of times and you just have to detach from that. Simple stuff. Yet one of the other issues was that I just didn't, I never sat down and just watched the market neutrally. I always had to be in a trade or do something or feel like I accomplished something. But what I actually had to do is I had to, instead of buying new accounts, I had to invest in people who actually knew how to trade properly. And I had to sit down with them one-on-one and I had to tell them my issues, and I had to observe all the information I could about the markets, about the strategy, mindset, all of that stuff. So I stopped investing in new challenges and trading in itself, because I was just tired of losing. I was tired of myself. I was tired of never being able to stick to anything. And the thing is, I didn't have enough information either. I thought I was really good at trading, but the truth is, if you're actually, damn, the sun is hot. If you're actually so good at trading, then you don't have these issues. Like, you know what you're supposed to do and you just execute that again and again and again. There is no need for perfection, like me making this video. Like, nothing is perfect. It's wind outside, the sun is like hitting my face, and we have noise everywhere. I don't care. It's the same with the market. You never get perfect market conditions. You never get that exact perfect entry like in backtesting, because the market is never the same as in your backtesting. So you just have to make the best out of what is that day. But you have to learn how to navigate in this game. And I stopped investing my money into trading. I sat down and told myself, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of myself. I can't stick to anything. And I just don't know enough about the markets. That's why I always get frustrated, because if you know what you're doing and you're following your plan for a month, you should get at least 5%, but I didn't. And so I just invested into mentors. I just invested into learning, and that was actually a really nice experience, because it's not that fun to trade live even when you're winning. What the fun is when you're actually developing yourself, like buying a mentorship, buying into mentors, getting help, developing yourself, seeing that you actually are onto something and developing yourself in that way. And the thing is, profitability isn't a linear curve, it's exponential, and you suddenly get there. It seems like it's out of nowhere, but you've been working so hard for a long time in order to get the knowledge that you currently have. And at that point, the thing is, people think that if they demo trade for a while, if they don't go in and try to pass an account now, or just observe the market or set some time up to learning, they think that they're wasting opportunities, they're wasting time, but they're not. Because if you really are that profitable, you can go in with full confidence and pass whatever challenge you're doing and get consistent payouts. And if you ask yourself this, how did I perform the last 30 days? And if it's not that good, then I don't understand why you're rushing, because you're playing a casino. Like, you think that you're onto something because you see that it almost works, but that's how the market is designed, for you to think that you're almost making it. But the truth is, you're not almost making it. You're almost not blowing everything. Like, it's just a matter of time before you're going to blow every account that you're currently doing. So please just take 2 months, 3 months, stop trading live, because you never learn by doing things live. Like, you get a new strategy and you try it live before you gather enough data. And the thing is, I'm not saying you don't know the strategy, I'm just saying that the market is never the same and you have to do it in different market conditions and become more confident in the strategy before you do that stuff live. It's not personal. It's not that you're not a good trader. It's just that this stuff is difficult. Like 1% make it, and what makes you think that you can just go into the market and just try this new strategy that you found last week and it's going to work? It won't work. So please do yourself a favor and develop this stuff properly. And the other thing that you need to learn as well is that it doesn't matter that much, like the market, what it does at a certain time, it doesn't matter that much. Like, you will never achieve this stuff before you stop caring, because that's why you rush entries. That's why you can't wait for a perfect entry. That's why you take bad trades. That's why you take profit early. It's because you're not detached and you simply keep doing the same mistakes again and again and again because you care too much. You're too emotionally invested and you don't realize that the market has nothing to do with you. Like, if you make 10R in a week, like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, you're still the same person, just that you made 10R, because we have little to no control over this market, and the more we try to control everything, the less control we have. Like, you need to mature and get to that point where you don't care that you didn't get a trade today. You don't care that it hit stop loss in 1 second, because as long as you take this stuff personally, you will never learn what you need to learn. And sometimes it's not that even about learning anything from it. It's just about observing. Like, I took a trade, the market hit stop loss in 2 seconds. Doesn't mean that the trade was bad. It just hit stop loss and I don't care. I move on with my day, and the market doesn't hold any power over me, over my mood, my life, anything. And there is no reason to rush this journey, because the goal is to build up, to scale up, and to manage more and more capital. And if you can't even manage a 10K account, how are you going to manage $1 million account? You're eventually just going to blow everything. Doesn't matter if you get some payouts, you're going to blow everything, because the stakes are higher and you're absolutely going to screw it up because you just can't handle that type of pressure. So whatever you're doing, please just realize that this has to take its time and you have to go through the journey. But once you get there, profitability will be really simple and you'll pass any account you want.